New amazing business idea no one ever talked to you about. Today we're going to talk about grieving. Yes, grieving is the best business ever because people are still going to die more and more and more and more. The Western world is getting more and more older, and which means people are dying more. When you die, you're sad. When you're sad, you grieve. When you grieve, you're ready to spend any money to release this pain. This is what we're facing now. For example, this guy goes to psychedelic retreats with ayahuasca, healing, connecting, expansion. Basically, it's a retreat for people who lost someone and they want to get over it. So they have some retreats in Costa Rica, Mexico, Portugal, in some of really cheap places when you can get really nice things when you and charge a crazy amount of money for people who get over the grief. And basically, they do that with this psychedelic ayahuasca plants stuff. The point is, today the people are grieving, and in the old time, grieving was a normal path of life. There was religion that helped you go through it, but people are much less and less religious now. There was the community, there was the family, there were the friends, and today all these circles are falling apart. Family is far away, friends don't know what to say, and religion is getting less and less important in the life of people. So basically, all these circles are collapsing, and there's a huge market to replace. So people wants to face this pain, and they want to escape this pain at any cost, feeling they're getting. So this is why you get ayahuasca, all this psychedelic stuff. They think that they can go through easier with that, and it will make the pain easier. So that's it, the point. You want
So
to
it's
say something?
basically it basically links with what you said in another video about Catholicism. There is a spiritual crisis, identity crisis, community crisis, and so you have two paths. You can do more to go into Catholic into religion, or if you don't go more into religion, you go into other ways like
Absolutely.
drugs.
Absolutely. This ayahuasca is kind of is basically a new religion. People get into it to try to find answers, to find solutions. So either you're becoming religious when you lose someone, either you get into all this type of stuff. I think it's a terrible idea, but just my judgment. They do what they want, and it's a really good
I
business
don't think so.
idea. I think it's terrible. It's going to make you so far away from all of that. And it's not the only one. There are so many of these. There are some retreats also that are organized for people who lose child because it's a terrible path in life. It's not normal to lose a child. It's not in the or natural order of things. So basically, this type of retreat is exploding, and the prices are insane. And you can go small groups. So this type of business, physical business, when you manage and you create retreats, is really good. We can
Okay,
come in
so
a second link.
we need to apply to a retreat. It's not like okay, just pay and that's it. You have a
Of course, you need to apply. What do you think? Anyone can go to this? No, no, no. It's not like that. Huh?
you need to. And
You
I
need to be
suppose
smart
it's this kind
people.
of countries because it's much easier to do ayahuasca in this kind of countries.
Yeah, for sure. Legally, it's easier. Pricely, it's easier. You charge American dollars and you pay local pesos. And in the end of the day, and who gets the margin? The not the one who grieving. Yeah? Someone one grieves and the other is happy. So, and there's kind of this type of thing also in Iceland. I read about some mystical
I
Nordic.
think it's let me sure. It's this one. This one. Glacier
Yeah,
funerals.
it's like they do some.
Uh,
You were saying what?
we lost connection.
Seems like my internet connection went to take ayahuasca.
Okay. So we have, but
So I was saying,
what's the link with Glacier and Iceland here?
so this is different. So there are two things. So the first one is Iceland. They're based on mythology. They do some crazy stuff about because some people like they're losing so much spirituality. They're so down to earth today that the human is made to have a spirituality, and they're looking for some old belief. And so there are two things. There are either you're losing like a close one, either you're losing like someone that you really love and something. But some people are also grieving some bullshit things. For example, they're grieving about the climate crisis. They're grieving about the planet, which is getting bad. Like this anxiety about environment that we talk in France about the young people about that is bullshit. This bullshit also exists in many places. So they do that in Iceland. The Zen Buddhist, you can check the other link also. Zen Buddhist retreat in some other place. I
Climate
forgot.
grief.
Climate grief, voilà, climate grief. So
So
climate
you
grief.
basically it's not someone who died. It's the planet who is dying, and you because of because of few degrees on
Yeah.
the planet.
If the planet is dying, then and so that's
Because
more or less.
your neighbor put AC, you are dying. They are dying.
Yeah. If you put AC at maximum, you're dying. Isn't it, Fabien?
I think I think so.
You're gonna provoke a lot of anxiety among all of these people. You shouldn't be happy. Maybe we should organize a retreat to make them more
I
peaceful.
actually I'm making more business thanks to this. So
Thanks to this.
I have not having clients.
Hmm?
I have done having clients putting the AC on and putting the AC at maximum.
Oh. So this is the point. So basically, this grieving part is really important. You can see that many type of. So the point is this grieving part is not gonna is gonna last. The possibilities are endless. You can do retreats, but you can just do circles, communities, meetings, just any type of human connections that people are missing today, and you can extend that to absolutely anything. If people can grieve for the climate and can grieve for the glacier in Iceland, God knows what they can grieve for. So
The, the,
marvelous. That's what I told you, by
the,
the way.
this looks way more legit actually.
Yeah, to
Motherless,
be honest,
okay.
it's legit, but still, it's a good business. Angela Schellenberg, good job, good game.
There is no
But yeah,
should have animals also no. There is no animals in here, but I think we can
yeah, Nemo
especially.
is great. But actually, it's a real grief. Huh? I was laughing at people before, and I lost my petit chien, and I was really sad. Remember?
Yeah, because you do attachments. Because less and less people have children because they don't want to affect the climate and other things.
Also because it's
So
really expensive nowadays, and life is not easy, so it also matters.
so they have animals, and if they lose animals, it's also they need to grieve.
Absolutely. So basically, the point is grieving is a huge business. You can extend it to anything, and you can basically try to think about any type of activity, any type of business which recreates human connection. So be creative with that. Take what you want from this information, but you can really get something out of it.
Okay, great, thank you. See you soon.
Thank you for today. That was it. If you have any question, advice, comment, don't hesitate to put it in the comment section. We'll be happy to answer that. See you really soon for another video. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.